Guys, it's Violet here. Hi guys, it's Violet here, and I wanted to do the review of Dot and Bubble and Rogue together because I'm busy editing a new Western Park vlog. I appreciate my last review getting 180 views. Thank you. Please support it. I'm excited for the finale. So I saw a post of the most hateful characters, the most annoying, the most narcissistic characters. Adam from series one, who was in the episode Dalek, which iconically is one of the best episodes of Modern Doctor Who. And then you have that is introduced here, Linda. And I also saw another amazing post on the Doctor Who pages I follow. And oh my god, justice for this man. And we're going to talk about it. So it's interesting because on one hand, I loved one of the episodes, Dot and Bubble. On the other hand, Rogue was a very flawed episode. Quite work for me personally. I don't think it has worked with Doctor Who. It had interesting elements in there, but it was a very flawed episode. And it's nothing to do with a kiss. If you're one of those people who are like, "Oh, Doctor Who's dead because he kissed someone," it's like, calm down. I personally don't like the Doctor being in relationships. The Doctor was always asexual throughout classic Doctor Who. The Doctor should be a sexual character, period. But it was always leading to this um, very gay romantic episode. I quite enjoyed it. For what it is on its own, it's a very nice romantic comedy with aliens thrown in there, but it didn't really feel like Doctor Who now, did it? Again, I like the Doctor to be an asexual character. I had a problem with the shadow of Rose being overlaid in all of Russell T Davies' era. Series 2 has a lot of problems because of this, and yeah, I actually thought their relationship and chemistry was pretty cute. There was some acting that was off in Rogue. Actually, I tell you what, we're going to talk about the episode I didn't particularly like first. Rogue, it's an interesting episode. It has some really bad dialogue in there. Like, going to cosplay the hell out of this, I think they said. And it didn't work. They mentioned Vidison too much. And it just didn't work for me. Very nice sets, with the Disney budget. I thought, again, Millie Gibson's performance was good. A little bit off. She could have been a bit more serious. She was just smiling too much and being a bit too much jumpy. Was kind of bland in places in this episode as well. I really like the scene with all the faces, even though I don't consider it canon. I don't like Jodie Whittaker and all that stuff. It was cool to see all the doctors together, and for some reason, the Schalke doctor, that there was, you know, the great intelligence face, who was in the Snowmen. Why was he in there? Like this canon building, and even though I despise the Time of Julian, don't consider it canon, I'm interested where Rusty Davis is gonna go with it. I hope he just, you know, makes it good. Well, you can't make that good, but you know what I mean. He makes the timeless good again. So yeah, we have a lot to talk about here. Um, I really do like the Rogue. I like his messy shit. I really like the do. Oh no, that wasn't the song, was it? That was a really funny song that played, and the Rogue, uh, you know, playfully said, "Why didn't you build me a cupboard?" Because we were the screwdriver, and the doctor was like, "Yeah, very funny." It was very nice episodes. I feel I found myself chuckling a lot. I really like the actor who played the Rogue's performance, and the villains do okay. It was kind of sleepy when it zoomed out and they were getting electric shock. I wish it leaned onto that a bit more. I genuinely thought she was going to die, Ruby Sunday. They don't die; they get scattered across that triangle thing. But the Rogue, I really like the bravery after the kiss when the Rogue saved them all. I really liked that, and I really enjoyed the set design. I did. It really did feel like you were in Vision time. It's just some of the dialogue and the pacing didn't help. I mean, you can tell it wasn't written by Stephen Moffat and Russell T Davies, which were the far superior episodes. Yeah. They mentioned the Susan Twist. She was in the picture. that they mentioned Boom, and then Susan Twist showed up as a mother in Dot and Bubble. How this is getting connected. She's obviously going to be something in the finale. I really like that moment. Russell Davies again is good in that. I mentioned that in my previous review. So yeah, we do have some notes and I have a lot to talk about. So I really liked the rogue sacrifice. I thought that was a nice character. And the Doctor kept the ring. Classical music was really good in the dance sequences. I like that as well. But yeah, it's definitely the weakest episode of the series. Even worse than Space Babies, I'm afraid. At least with Space Babies, there was a direction and a tension there. Here, there wasn't really any of that. It felt like wasted potential, honestly. And bubble allegories, and I liked the narrative of it. I think it was very well structured. It was very well acted. Linda was a very hateable character, and that was the purpose of it because she's actually racist. Obviously, against discriminating against people who are not of her kind, and I really liked that. I really liked Ncuti Gatwa's performance in episode 5 was great. I was complaining that there was Doctor Light episodes too much. I really want to see a really good performance from Ncuti Gatwa. He gave that in Boom. Thank God that was there. But he was shooting Sex Education, right? So he couldn't film that. But it worked here again. Really liked Mel Gibson trying to cleverly be nice and relate to Linda to get her to switch off the bubble. I really liked its messaging towards social media, and you shouldn't be too reliant on it and everything. And I really do like the message John and Bubble had, and that was definitely the superior episode here. Really liked how John Bubble was tense. I thought the special effects were really good in places. Vended a bit better the monsters. I really liked the design of the monsters. They were like tentacle slug creatures. It was really really tense when the girl was just walking past and they were getting eaten. It was creepy. It was creepy. The Rogue episode was very camp, very hand up. And I like the lights on the TARDIS. Isn't the new TARDIS beautiful? I wasn't sure at first with the specials, but I really dig and love the TARDIS now. Um, I really liked they had the mum talking Rogue, tying it back. Nothing's gonna hurt Ruby, but obviously she may be dying finale. I don't know what's gonna happen. It's out now as I'm recording this, but I'm gonna review it next week. Apparently, Sutex come back, maybe not. I don't know. I'm excited though. Funny Lines was good. I liked its commentary. Don Bubble's commentary on these entitled kids. They only work 2 hours a day. They're rich. Bubble on the time. I like where you see us all their friends. What was his name? Gothic Dave or something. I like how no one was listening to him. The only one that was right. I really liked the murder aspect. I haven't seen Black Mirror. Apparently, it mirrors that. But if that was Black Mirror's like, I want to watch. Ironically, Jodie Whittaker's in that. I really like how the cos. I don't want to call them the cosplay monsters. They have a name. But, they wanted to start a war with like the Portuguese and the French. I really like that aspect. It was a really unique episode in a way. It didn't work for what Doctor Who is, I really liked how the woman her name escapes me. She starts laughing at Ruby, saying, "Okay." I really like that. You have such a strange language. Oh, this is so Bridgerton. I also like how the um attacked them, and there was it kind of reminded me Into the Dalek when Ricky was hitting hitting it away. Um, it was, I believe, 1727. The episode. I like how it was a mystery how they in the books got it. There was tight security, but it turns out they were created because they hate the people so much. How narcissistic and selfish and self-centered they are, and I thought that was interesting. And I really like this. I really like Russell T Davis's writing here. It's really good. This for Ricky September. Oh my god, when he died, I hated Linda. And the Doctor still wanted to be good and save her. It was crazy. The actor who played Ricky September, really good, and I like how it portrays even an influencer, someone who's famous, is kind at heart. He's very intelligent, wants to go out there, read books. He doesn't want to be stuck in a bubble, like outraged by all these, like, crazy, you want to read books? I just want to be stuck in my bubble and being narcissistic all the time. But yeah, Ricky September was one of my favourite parts of Don and Bubble, definitely. Really good episode of Doctor Who, Don and Bubble. And Rogue was kind of, it was just a romantic, very gay comedy, wasn't it? I enjoyed it for what it was, but it wasn't particularly Doctor Who in places, honestly. The TARDIS and the Doctor, but you know, the Doctor should have been focusing more on his companion, other than chasing a rogue around the place. Honestly, again, the face scene was cool, but it's not an episode that I'm going to go back and rewatch much. Easily the weakest of the series. I won't go out to say it's bad, but it's just not particularly interesting in the way, the direction but it's always nice to have new actors, and new writing talents. 1813, sorry, not 1727. What was I talking about? And then in a place called Bath. The building was really cool. I liked the gun design when he had on the Doctor. I thought that was really tense. Yeah, Rogue was kind of like a 5 out of 10 episode for me, and then Don and Bubble was like a 7. Again, I really enjoyed them both. It's just a shame that it wasn't better paced, and it was just a bit too camp for me, I guess. And I like camp comedies. Stan Davis greenlit this though. Was really disappointed by the performances though in Rogue. I think it could have been better. And I get it. It was all leading up to it with the Houdini joke in, you know, the Church of Ruby Rose, and the fact that he fancied Sir Isaac Newton in The Wild Green Yonder. You know, it was always heading to this. I just want the Doctor to be asexual. Honestly, all this goes over my head. I'm not going to complain about it. I just don't like the Doctor being in relationships or fancying people. I didn't like him series 2, and I don't like him now. That's my opinion. If you don't mind, yeah, it's just a problem with Rusty Davis writing himself. But it's a shame, really. The Doctor should be this really serious character, you know, with that fun in there. That's why I like William Hartnell, the first one, is one of my favourite Doctors. I like the design of Dot and Bubble. I like how they're in the middle of the forest. And yeah, so that's my opinion on those thoughts. I hope you enjoyed this review. I am going to go and jump in the shower now, and then bring out this video and bring out my next vlog. I hope you like me, and I hope you like this review. If you want to see more, please subscribe and watch the rest. I will be reviewing the finale next week, and I hope you like my makeup. I kind of used eyeshadow to reflect Dot and Bubble. But yeah, Linda was a deeply hateful character. I really enjoyed it. What was the thing she had on her teeth? Was it like her singing into a radio, or was it like a toothbrush? I didn't really understand that part. It was tense when they was all getting picked off one by one. I like that. Is anything else coming to my head? Oh, what I did like about Rogue is the climax. The climax was pretty good. That poor old man. I'm not going to perform a service from Creatures from Hell gets electrocuted. I like how they were all different. Like one was an owl. And ironically, I saw some owls out where I live, and I had the privilege to get close to them, like 30 centimeters away. It was really incredible experience. But yes, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.